Hello everyone, welcome back to the Popsicle Knight channel. My name is Joseph and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to click the like button if you like this video or hit the thumbs down if you don't. Also, if you enjoy the contents of this channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already. And as of recording of this video, we are now over 900 subscribers. This is such a great hobby and I'm glad to share it with you guys, and thank you all so much for all of your support. With that said, let's get started. So for today, we'll be taking a look at Boltund from Battle Styles. Boltund has 130 HP with 2 attacks. The first one is Corner. For 1 lightning energy, it will do 30 damage. And the defending Pokemon can't retreat. And its second attack will be the main focus of today's video. Defiant Spark. For 2 lightning and 1 colorless, it will deal 130 damage. However, if there is any damage counters on Boltund, this attack cost will only cost 1 lightning energy. And 130 attack is really good damage output for 1 energy. While there are more than one way to satisfy the damage requirement for the 1 energy cost to take effect, I've chosen to pair this Boltund with Donphan from Vivid Voltage. We're going to focus more on its Earthquake attack. For just 1 fighting energy, it will deal 120 damage, and then it will do 20 damage to all of your own benched Pokemon. That bench damage will then activate Boltund's damage counter requirement, so that you can use its Defiant Spark attack for just 1 lightning energy. So the ideal strategy for this build is to start with Snorlax and use its Gourmandize ability. While this ability ends your turn, you can draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. This will allow us to continue to draw cards in the very beginning of the game for setup. And one of the first Pokemon we actually want to set up is Phanpy, so that we can evolve it into Donphan the next turn and be able to use its Earthquake attack. Phanpy also has the Strike Back attack, which multiplies its damage output by 30 times the number of damage counter on this Pokemon, which can be very powerful. Just to put it into perspective, if you have 10 damage counters on this Pokemon, you'll be dealing 300 damage for just 2 energies. So with this, I'll be using the Memory Capsule, so when evolved into Donphan, we can actually stack more damage counters and still be able to use Phanpy's attack Strike Back. And before using the Earthquake attack, it's ideal that you have a few of the Boltund line in your bench so that it can take the damage. We'll be using the new Yamper as well for fast setup. It has the ability Ball Search. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to the bench, you can put a Pokeball card and a Great Ball card, or one of each from the discard pile, into your hand. And that's why we'll be using a full set of Great Ball and Pokeball. So after using these item cards, we can actually put Yamper into play, be able to use these item cards over again, and then we can use Scoop Up Net to keep reusing Yamper's ability. One thing to keep in mind though is that Donphan uses Fighting Energy and Boltund uses Lightning Energy, 2 different energies which can be difficult to find from your deck. To help with this, I'll be using Celebi from Shining Fates with the Woodland Stroll ability. Once during your turn, if this is in the active spot, you can look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and if you find an energy card there, put it into your hand. So this will be great for finding our specific cards. And I've added a U-turn board so that we can easily retreat this after using its ability. And since Boltund and Donphan have really low HP, they really can't survive a lot of hits from bigger opponents, especially the ones they can't knock out easily. So to deal with a few of those matchups, I've included 1 line of Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX to tank a few hits. I will minimize using this one, but it will be here for backup when all else fails, or if I see it to be a tactical advantage to use it. And for the other Pokemon, I have Mew for its Bench Barrier ability, and Phione with its Whirlpool Suction ability, so we can force our opponent's active to the bench, and our opponent chooses which to switch into the active, and we shuffle Phione back to our deck. The other cards I have are Level Ball, good for finding Yamper and Phanpy, Ordinary Rod, Scoop Up Net, Switch, Chaotic Swell Stadium to stop those other stadiums used by our opponent, Boss's Orders, Marnie, Professor's Research, and Rosa. Since Boltund can easily get knocked out, might as well have this in our deck. So if one of our Pokemon is knocked out during our opponent's last turn, you can search your deck for a Pokemon, a trainer card, and a basic energy from your deck, which really helps to set up your next attacker on your turn. As for energy, I have 2 Rapid Strike energy for Urshifu VMAX, 4 Stone energy mainly for Donphan, which also reduces damage received by 20 HP, increasing Donphan's survivability. And finally, 6 lightning energies for Boltund. And that's pretty much it. The deck list will be in the description below, but enough talk, let's see some gameplay. Alright, so I'm gonna go first here. We got Yamper. That's good. What we need to start with is Phanpy, because we need that's basically our prerequisite here, so that we can get those damage counters on Yamper, the Boltund line, so that we can attack for 1 lightning energy only. So that's always going to be the start. Either have Snorlax in the active so that we can draw with Gormandize, and then have Phanpy set up. So we need Fighting Energy, Phanpy, Donphan to evolve into, and then get a Pokeball and a Great Ball so that we can get as much Yamper on the bench. And we got a Scoop Up Net, so we should be okay. I'm just waiting on our opponent to set up here. Yeah. Alright, we got a Snorlax. That's good. Okay, we got Arrokuda. So let's put Snorlax in the active here. I'm gonna use Great Ball. We get a Boltund. Guess we could get that out. Let me just use Level Ball to get a Phanpy. I think is good. Yeah, let's just do that. Then I'll put Yamper in the bench. We can use the Great Ball again. I wish I had a Pokeball so we can have two item cards to use. But I'm just gonna do this. Scoop up that. Put Snorlax in the active and use Yamper so we can keep using Great Ball. Ooh, there's the Pokeball. Get another Phanpy, which is good. That's okay. We get a lot of Yamper, so we should be good. Let's just use this last Great Ball. We get another Yamper. Let's just do this. Just put 4 Yampers in the bench. All right, so that's good. I think we're good. Let's put an energy on one of the Yamper, and I'm just gonna Gormandize. We can evolve into Donphan, but now what we need is Fighting Energy, and that should start us off. We can evolve 2 Boltunds in our next turn, and I'm probably just gonna have to Gormandize if I don't get any Fighting Energy from our top deck. The likelihood of us getting Fighting Energy is I mean, we got 37 cards in the deck, so it's unlikely that we're gonna get one. So I might have to Gormandize in the next turn. So we're up against Inteleon VMAX deck that also uses the Inteleon Shady Dealings, I'm guessing. Oh, look at that, guys! We got a Fighting Energy from the top deck. That's insane. What are the chances? I guess they heard me, you know. So let's evolve into these 2 Boltunds, and then we can use Earthquake. We get 1 prize card off of that Arrokuda. Get a Great Ball, okay. And now we have a line of Boltunds ready to attack for just 1 lightning energy. Their Inteleon will be hitting our bench though. They can knock out one of our Yampers for sure. Alright, so they're gonna Marnie. Although we don't really need a lot of those cards from my hand, so... Ooh, you know what? If they end up knocking out one of my Yamper, Mew would be a good Pokemon to put in the bench. So that he can't hit our bench. But we'll see what he does. Yeah, we are hitting for weakness though with Boltund against this Inteleon VMAX, so we should be able to win this match fairly easily, hopefully, depending on how fast our opponent sets up. And getting Donphan out of the active is actually pretty difficult because he has 4 retreat cost, and we'll need a switch to get it out of the active, or if our opponent knocks it out. So that's a problem. That's a problem for us. Okay, they're gonna use Quick Ball. Probably gonna get Crobat or Dedenne. Okay. Yeah, part of the battle, part of the strategy is anticipating your opponent's move, or being able to foresee how they build their deck. You know, after playing this this card game for a while now, you know, you learn a certain like pattern. Look at that, another switch from the top deck. This is insane. This game is just giving us everything that we that we need. Defiant Spark for one energy. That's gonna do 260 damage. We can corner. Let's corner first. I don't think he can knock out our Boltund anyways. It's gonna do for 60 damage. At least we did that chip damage. And with they can't retreat unless they have a switch or something. And then we can knock it out with Defiant Spark in the next turn. So corner is sort of useful, I guess. Being able to use it and demonstrate it. Very circumstantial though. There's a lot of switch and bird keeper and things like that they can easily use to switch out their Pokemon. Okay, they got Evolution Incense, Inteleon, Shady Dealings. They can probably get a switch or something like that. Let's see what they have in their deck. Yep, there's the switch. And they're gonna attack with Inteleon. Oh yeah, they can knock out our Boltund actually. Get another Evolution Incense. Get another Shady Dealings Inteleon. Nice. You know, if they had a weakness guard, this would be a little bit more difficult to win. There's the switch. They're gonna attack, knock out our Boltund. The problem is now is that we don't have energy. So let's see, what's the best option here? Celebi would be really good. And we should still survive. We can put Boltund in the active. But we don't have any energy. Okay, let's just put it in the active. See what we got here. Well, we got Urshifu. So we're gonna lose another Pokemon here. That's not. It's not really good. You know, I'll just put Mew. I'll have to sacrifice. Let me just use Ordinary Rod. Get these two back. And then get another energy back from the discard pile. We need a support card in this next turn. If not, just to guarantee, I'll have to put Snorlax in the active so we can use its Gourmandize. And get us more cards. And I mean, we still have a chance here. We are just losing extra prize, and we're losing another Boltund line in the process. So that's the only thing with this game. Depending really on what you get on the top deck. Well, it also depends on how many cards you are playing in your deck. It does increase the probability of you getting the card that you need based on your strategy. Oh, they're gonna knock out our Mew. So now our bench defense is gone. But I think I'm gonna. Should I? Am I gonna? Yeah, I'll just put Snorlax. Oh, Heart of the Cards. There it is. But we don't have. Hopefully we get a switch or something. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna just put. Lightning Energy there with Boltund. Switch Boltund in the active. And I'll just Define Spark. Knock this guy out. Retribution for our Mew, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we should be safe for now. They can knock out our Boltund, but bench damage should... none of our Pokemon should be able... They're not gonna be able to knock out any of our bench Pokemon. Is that the weakness guard? I think it is. They're gonna use Crushing Hammer. Nice. Marnie, okay. Oh no. I was thinking of using the memory capsule actually to knock this guy out. You can also use Donphan to use Phanpy's attack and be able to deal a huge amount of damage. Okay, they're gonna attack. Oof, okay. So they're gonna get a prize card for that. And they're gonna get 2 prizes in the next turn. Unless we take care of this guy. So I'm gonna put a Lightning Energy here. Hold on. Let's use Pokeball. Nice. Let's see what we get. I'll just... We don't really need anything. What we need is to survive. Oh, that's not a weakness guard. It was a capture energy. Okay, cool. So we get 3 prizes for that. Nice. Okay. I mistook that one for a weakness guard. I wasn't paying attention. But you know what? There you go. Boltund hitting for weakness, knocking out VMAXs with 1 hit. Well, needed actually 2, because even if we're attacking for just 130, it's only going to deal 260 damage. So it's not going to be enough. But that corner attack did make it made a big difference. So, all right. So they're going to use Escape Rope. We're just going to switch Boltund in the active, and they switch out their Dedenne GX. Dedenne is weak against Donphan, so Boltund won't be able to knock it out, even with the Defiant Spark. So we have a few options. We can use Boss's Order, or we can just retreat with this Boltund and knock out... yeah, let's just knock it out. There you go. Earthquake for the win. We lose... We lose Celebi. Sorry, Celebi. But there you have it. Good game. Alright, let's move on to the next match. Our opponent's choosing who's gonna go first. They're gonna go first. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, we got Snorlax to go into the active. We are not gonna put Yamper yet. And okay, we're up against metal type, but which one? That's the question. Which one? There's a lot of really nice tier 1 decks right now. Well, not tier 1, not quite tier 1, but really strong metal type decks. So we're up against a Zacian V. It's just I mean, they're using Persian to increase attack, and they have a Cricket Tune for extra drawing power. Okay, so I'm assuming this is more of an offensive Zacian V build. So I don't think they have a Lucario and Melmetal here, which could make a big difference because it's gonna reduce Boltund's attack tremendously. Okay, they're just gonna Intrepid Sword. Okay, I might have to use Urshifu here, but with the Great Ball, we do find a Phanpy, which is good, and we do have the fighting energy that we need. Let's use Yamper to get another Great Ball. Hopefully we get another Yamper. I just want to fill the bench. There's another Yamper. Nice. Let's do that. Get the Great Ball again. Use the Great Ball again. There's Donphan, which is more important at this point. We're gonna put Celebi, and I'm gonna put Urshifu, and we're just gonna Garmin-dice. Urshifu, I think we're gonna need in this one. I've actually tested this deck out a few times already, and just Donphan and Boltund alone is not gonna cut it. There's a lot of Pokemon VMAXs right now, or even the GX, that are just really hard to knock out, you know, with the attack cost. I mean, not the attack cost, but the damage output that we're doing. It's not gonna be enough. I mean, our main showcase here is really Boltund. So unless I focus on Donphan, it's not gonna be much of a Boltund showcase. Now it's gonna be a Donphan showcase. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stay true to this, and I'm just gonna use Urshifu VMAX as a backup. And I like to stay true with the hero of my deck. So we're gonna try and use Boltund here as much as we can, and let's see what happens. So they're setting up another Zacian V. They switch out so they can use a Metal Saucer, and now they can attack with Brave Blade to knock out our Snorlax. Alright, sorry Snorlax. So now we have a chance here to use Donphan. Let's evolve into Boltund first, and let's evolve. And let's see. We could use Phanpy with the damage that we create here using Earthquake. So let's just attack for 120. The more damage we deal into this Phanpy, and then evolve it into Donphan. Use Memory Capsule, so we can use its Strike Back attack and deal a lot of damage. I do rarely use it because Boltund does most of the attacking, but it does come in handy. So they're gonna use Escape Rope. I'm just gonna put Celebi in the active. They can knock it out, unfortunately, but that's okay. We can use Donphan to knock out this Zacian. Alright, cool, we get a Marnie. Let's evolve into a Donphan first, and I'm gonna Marnie. Hopefully I get a Lightning Energy. I did put Boltund in the active instead of Donphan. There's the Lightning Energy that we need, which is really good. This is a Boltund showcase, so I did take a chance on that one. Let's use Great Ball. We do get another Snorlax. Phione could be useful, but I think I'm gonna go for Snorlax. No, I'm gonna go for Phione. I think it's more effective, maybe. So with the Defiant Spark, we were able to knock out Zacian V with Boltund with 1 energy, which is really good. So we are, I'm trying to stay true to this, and Boltund is doing really great right now. Good doggy, good doggy. We have a fighting energy. We can use it on the other Donphan, or we can put it on Urshifu. So we're pretty even now. We're pretty even. My opponent and I. We both have 4 prizes. We just have to figure out prize exchange here. If they end up knocking out my Urshifu VMAX, they can get 3 prizes for that. Nice. So they were able to empty out their hand and draw 4 cards. That's crazy. And they have a Metal Saucer. Look at that. They can knock out Boltund. Unless they have like a... Okay. I was gonna say, if they had a boss's order, they can do a lot of damage on our Urshifu. Alright, so I'm gonna put Yamper in the active for now. Ooh, Lightning Energy. Nice. I'm gonna use Ordinary Rod. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna get a lot this line. So hopefully this guarantees that when we use Professor's Research, we'll be able to get an energy and a bolt. Well, we don't need an energy, but Boltund. Let's go. Yes, there it is. Nice. So I'll put that there. Let's use Level Ball to get another Yamper, so we can set up another one. We'll use Chaotic Swell. Put this memory capsule there. Use Yamper to get the Great Ball again. We have Mew, which is really not needed in this deck. And I'm just gonna... I could corner. But I'm gonna go for the Divine Spark. Because if we cornered, I'm sure they have like a switch or something. I'd rather do that half HP damage on this Zacian V. Because even if they switch out and they attack again, Donphan is ready to just knock it out. So I have two attackers that are ready. And it's set to attack. And we could just knock out this Zacian. So, I mean, price exchange not too good on our end. Because there are 3 prizes now. If they knock out our Boltund, they're gonna be down to 2, and if we knock out their Zacian, we're gonna be down to 2. But still, they're gonna be ahead in price exchange, so they can just knock out 2 of our other Pokemon, and then they're gonna win. Because if we're two-shotting Zacian V. Oh, they're gonna hard retreat. Okay. That was a surprise. And they're just gonna Intrepid Sword. Huh. Okay. I guess they didn't have any way to energize the other Boltund. So I'm just gonna put Yamper in the bench to get our Great Ball again. We got Snorlax. I can just take it so I can thin out the deck. And I'm gonna have to use Donphan here. Because our other Boltund line doesn't have damage. And I'm going to use Earthquake for a prize, damaging our benched Pokemon. So not only are we increasing Donphan's attack with the memory capsule, we're also activating the 1 energy attack of Boltund on our bench. So I like this. I like this kind of setup. We have 2 main attackers. Well, 3 if we include Urshifu. But again, Urshifu is just here for backup. I've had a lot of matches that basically my opponent is also uses Urshifu, and he just like knocks out all of my Pokemon with the VMAX Rapid Flow. So to kind of even out the the obnoxious VMAX that can tank a lot of hits, we're just gonna even out the tankiness aspect of it, so that they don't just like knock out all of my Pokemon with just one of theirs that we can't knock out. So they're gonna knock out our Donphan, and I'm just gonna put this Lightning Energy on Urshifu VMAX, get it all set. I'm gonna use Professor's Research. We get a Rapid Strike Energy, which is actually really good. I could use the Ordinary Rod, but let me just use Great Ball. We get another Yamper, which is good. Could do that. Get the Great Ball back. Let's use that again. We don't get anything this time. And I'm just gonna Defiant Spark. So now here's the winning move here. They can knock out our Boltund, but what we're gonna do here, what we're gonna do in the next turn is use the Rapid Strike energy and use Rapid Flow, GMAX Rapid Flow to knock out these two Zacian Vs for the win. So unless they have anything to counter this, that's it. But I am happy to say, or I am happy to to at least be able to use Boltund fairly well in this matchup, doing all those damage against this Zacian V. Yeah, Boltund is not powerful, but for 1 energy, 130 damage, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not gonna make this into like a tier 1 deck. Nowhere near that. But with the right cards that you get, if we're able to set up well enough, it does work. It does work. So here, the only win condition we can do is GMAX Rapid Flow against these two Zacian Vs. They'll get us 4 prize card for the win. You know, credits to Boltund for all the hard work. So, hey, we won against the Zacian V. Alright, so let's go first. After winning that coin toss, we got Phanpy to go into the active. I think Phanpy would be a good candidate to go into the active. And I'm just gonna press done. Ooh, unfortunately, we don't have any other item cards. I'm just gonna put this lightning energy on Phanpy. They can one-hit KO our Phanpy. They could do that. But our opening hand is not great. So we're up against Charizard, Reshiram, and Charizard Tag Team GX. That can be mixed with any other fire type decks for sure. They could have Blacephalon, Baby Blown. And the price exchange would be a little bit different because, you know, 1:1. Unless we knock out that Reshizard, we can get 3 prizes for that, but it's not gonna be easy. Especially Boltund can only do 130 damage against this one, and it will take about 3 hits. Because if we hit twice, it's gonna be 260, and it'll be 10 more HP before we can knock out that Reshizard. So, thinking ahead, we have to figure out what we need to do to win this match, right? I might have to use Urshifu again, tank some hits, and be able to do some reasonable amount of chip damage against Reshizard here. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. So I'm thinking of using Marnie, or I could sacrifice everything else on my hand and just use Professor's Research. But we'll see what our opponent does here. They're just switching back and forth with the Jirachi. I have a feeling they have a Blown, Blacephalon, Baby Blacephalon in this deck as well. Yeah, fire decks right now are really good, especially with Welder, but Welder is rotating out by August, I believe. And that's going to be sad for a lot of fire builds. It's going to be a sad time. So I'm going to use Great Ball. We do get a Boltund, which could be good. I think I'll just do that. Evolve this. Can use Yamper to get the Great Ball back. And we can use that item card before we shuffle or discard any of our other cards. Unfortunately, we don't get anything. And I think I'm just going to Marnie. I do want to save that Rapid Strike energy. So, ooh, we get another Yamper. Nice. and we have a Donphan, but we need the fighting energy. Great Ball, we get Snorlax. I think Snorlax is good. I can put it in the bench and just Gormandize this turn for now. I'm just gonna evolve into Donphan, put a Lightning Energy on Boltund, and I'm just gonna Gormandize. Okay, I might have to use Celebi, but I can't switch out Snorlax just yet, so I'm not sure what I need to do here. We got another Boltund so we can evolve one of our Yampers. But again, Donphan is an important aspect of this. We need that to damage our benched Pokemon. Okay, so they're also using Victini VMAX. They're playing a Victini VMAX Reshizard combo. But we should be fine. Boltund has 130 HP. Victini VMAX can only deal 100 damage to non-V Pokemon. So being a single prizer actually gives us a upper hand against Victini VMAX anyways. But Reshizard on the other hand, it's just it's gonna be hard to knock one out. So Reshizard is our only obstacle here. Although, you know, Victini VMAX is also pretty tanky, so it doesn't matter. We won't be able to knock it out in a few hits anyway, so we might be in big trouble here. So Snorlax survives. Let's use the Chaotic Swell so that they don't have any means to get more fire energies from their deck for the meantime. We get Tails off of the Pokeball. I'm gonna use Celebi here and put the U-turn board on it. With the Great Ball, we get another Boltund. I'm just gonna use Professor's Research. Oh, we still don't get a fighting energy. This is so sad. We're not getting the energy we need. I might need Urshifu VMAX. Might as well just get that. Use Pokeball. We are not getting anything. I'm just gonna Gormandize. Oh, still no fighting energy. Okay. Alright, so this could be this is one of the setbacks, I guess, is finding the fighting energy for Donphan. Celebi would be good, is good, but I can't switch out Snorlax. I can't switch him out of the active right now from our last turn. So we have a switch, which is good, and they don't knock it out. Okay. They just use the other attack to energize their GX, their tag team GX. Let's switch into Celebi. Use this attack. We still don't get fighting energy. I think I'll just grab this lightning energy. Why not? And I'm just gonna Marnie. Put all these in the bottom. Hopefully we get our fighting energy. Still no fighting energy, dude. What is going on? I'm just gonna retreat into Boltund, put this lighting energy. I'm just gonna corner this guy. They won't be able to escape unless they have like a switch or something. At least that chip damage will make... it should make a big difference, I think. $260. Yeah, this Boltund will survive an attack from... Yeah, nice. Cool. Cool. We get another lightning energy. Alright, that's fine. Define Spark. We can use Define Spark now because Boltund has damage for 130. So 160. We need 150. 150 more damage. Unfortunately, I could use corner again, so they can't escape. That's the only way I can. I could do chip damage. I have a scoop up net. I'm gonna put Yamper, get the Pokeball and Great Ball. It's maybe we can get another Boltund here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Urshifu V just in case. I mean, we have Rapid Strike energies, so why not, right? Although Victini VMAX can do a lot of damage. Can one-hit KO our Urshifu V, so I think I'm just gonna hold it off for the meantime until I know it's safe. So again, they're not gonna be able to knock out this Boltund, and they can't escape. That corner, dude, is actually pretty useful, and we can knock out this Victini VMAX. Unbelievable. We get 3 prizes for that. That's crazy. Between 2 Boltunds, guys. That's the only sad part about Victini VMAX. If you're up against a 1 prizer, it's not really good. The new decks that are being formed now is they're using Galarian Rapidash, so that it can reduce HP to 100. So it should work. That strategy, that synergy should work against single prizers as well. So we finally get our fighting energy here. Let's use Pokeball. Get another Phanpy. That's fine. Let's use Ordinary Rod. I'm just gonna get another line of Boltund back to the deck, and these 2 energies back to the deck. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Earthquake. Deal 120 damage on this tag team. Donphan won't be able to survive this attack. No way. I feel safe putting Urshifu V in the bench, because Victini VMAX is no longer active, although they have they have another one. But actually, if they have a boss's order here, they could just gust our Urshifu V and be able to knock it out. But they didn't do that, so I'm just gonna put Celebi in the active. We can always just retreat with it, and I'm gonna evolve into Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX and put the Rapid Strike energy. Just gonna do all these this process here. We get an energy, and we can just switch out actually into this guy. Use Gale Thrust for a perfect 150 to knock out this Reshizard for our last 3 prizes. So that's the fastest way to win it, and that's game. Good game to our opponent. Alright, so we win the coin toss. We're gonna go first, and we get Snorlax. It's one of our first Pokemon. It's gonna go into the active for sure. That's what I like to see, you know, being able to start with the cards that you need. And we get a Yamper. I'll just have to put Yamper on the bench. I mean, Gormandize for 1 card. That's all we could do. We do get a Pokeball, which is good, but now I put my Yamper on the bench. I didn't want to attach the energy to thin out our hand. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be counterproductive that way, and we only have 4 fighting energies to work with, so don't really want to waste it. Speaking of Galarian Rapidash with Victini VMAX, although they're not using Victini VMAX, so they have Rapidash, Galarian Rapidash V, and they're using a bomb. So if we attack for more than 180, but none of our Pokemon will hit for that, so we should be fine for now. Let's use the Great Ball Pokeball. Let's get Celebi, get our energy, use Yamper to get these 2 back. So let's use Pokeball. Nice, we get heads. Let's get Phanpy so we can set up our Donphan. Use Great Ball again. Unfortunately, we don't get anything else. I was hoping for another Yamper, but that's fine. Celebi in the bench. Gormandize to end our turn. Okay, so they have a Sandshrew. That metal one I think evolves into the Sand Slash. We do have a Mew though to protect from that. I think that's what we're gonna have to look for, or look out for, because the way I'm thinking their strategy with their build is to use Galarian Rapidash to do damage until my Pokemon has 100 HP left, and then it's just gonna damage the whole bench and just wipe out all of my Pokemon at once, which is insane. So Stone Energy on Phanpy, Phione on the bench, and I think I'm just gonna Gormandize. It's not for much. One, we're getting more energies that we don't really need, unfortunately. So their Galarian Rapidash, aside from its first attack that reduces HP down to 100, which I'm not really worried about because a lot of my Pokemon has like a little over 100. You know, what are they gonna do? Do 30 damage? And that's the thing with Galarian Rapidash. It can't knock out any of your Pokemon with the first attack, but its second attack will do extra damage for each, for each energy attached to your opponent. So unfortunately our Phanpy could not survive that, unfortunately. But now we can use Rosa, and just gonna use Ordinary Rod for our trainer card. Unfortunately, our other Phanpy is prized, and it's a big part of the whole strategy here, because we need to use Donphan to damage our Boltunds. So this is one of the tricky part about this deck build with Donphan. Again, this is not the most optimal, but it does work. So with the Ordinary Rod, we're gonna get our Phanpy back. I'm gonna use Yamper. Yeah, get these two, the Pokeball and Great Ball. Just gonna Phione this guy out of the active, although they can just retreat. That's fine, whatever. We get a Boltund. Let's evolve that. Put an energy, and we can corner this guy. They can't retreat. So that's good. We can stall. We can stall until we get we need to get this hand. What do we get? They get another Galarian Rapidash. We need to get a Mew to protect our bench, and we need to clean out our hand here because we need the Donphan. We need a Donphan to do damage. Unfortunately, they're not using their Rapidash to attack yet. They might be tempted to attack Boltund, which I don't think it's gonna be enough to knock it out because it only has one energy. But we'll see what they do. Alright, they're digging for something. Even if they evolve into like the Sandslash that attacks all of the Pokemon with damage counters on it, Snorlax is the only one that they can knock out. Okay, so they're gonna pass. They can't retreat, I guess. They don't have anything to switch it out. So what's the plan here? Get attention energy on this just to prepare for another Boltund. And I'll just retreat into Snorlax. I'll just Gormandize for 1 energy, or for 1 card. Okay, we got a Marnie. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Giant Bomb. We are not hitting for more than 180. I don't know why they keep it. I don't know why they keep attaching that Giant Bomb. Maybe they're thinning out their hand. I don't know. Here we go. What are they gonna do? Oh, boss's order. No, not our Yamper. No. Oh. 90 damage. Yep. 30 more for each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. So they're hitting for 90 with that attack. So I'm gonna use Rosa here. Get our Phanpy finally. We need the Donphan. Although, no, we have one already. We already have one. Let me get bosses or no memory capsule, and that'll be it for now. Corner. They can't escape. Doesn't matter who they damage here. With that memory capsule, even if they put 100 damage counter on Donphan, it's gonna be able to knock them out with 1 hit. But first we need to energize. They have a lot of Galarian Rapidash here. I guess that's the whole strategy for them. Is to just hit for... I think, you know what? Their deck build is actually pretty effective against multiple prize Pokemon like, you know, VMAX, Tag Team GX. Let's just evolve into Donphan. Put this lightning energy. I'm gonna Marnie. Okay, cool. We get a stone energy. We can use that in our next turn, and we get a Mew to protect our bench. Let's just use Great Ball. Can get another Boltund. Let me get Phione. And I can use Divine Spark. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so they'll be able to knock out our Boltund. That's fine. And once we start using, there's the Sandslash. Look at that. I know you. Spiky Storm. That's the attack. Alolan Sandslash GX. Spiky Storm will just do a huge amount of damage to all of your opponent's Pokemon with damage counters on it. So as of right now, actually, they can knock out Snorlax and our 2 Boltunds with 1 attack. So let's use Great Ball. I need that Mew. I really need that Mew. Although I can reduce their prize, I can scoop up Snorlax. Let's just put the stone energy on that our Donphan first. Oh, we only get Rapid Strike. That's fine. I'll get that to thin out our hand, or to thin out our deck. I'm gonna use Scoop Up Net and return Snorlax, and I'm gonna Divine Spark for a knockout here. That's fine. Okay. Alright. Alright. We do knock out, and we do knock out Galarian Rapidash and get 2 prizes for that. And we get a Professor's Research, which is good. I don't want to set up Urshifu, Rapid Strike Urshifu, because they're gonna get more prizes for that. And they're really setting up for this Sandslash. It's ready. It's ready. But we get a Level Ball. get our Mew to protect the bench. Let's go. Defiant Spark. Right? Yeah. 130 damage. I don't even need to use Donphan here. Galarian Rapidash can put damage on Donphan. I actually hope they do, because I want to be able to use its I want to be able to use Phanpy's strike back attack and do a lot of damage. But we'll see. EXP share. Okay, Crobat, alright. Alolan Sandslash is weak against metal, so that's too bad. Boltund won't be able to knock it out, but oh dude, they put 50 damage. Okay. That's as far as they go with that one though. Gonna go ahead and knock out this Galarian Rapidash. I don't know if they noticed that I have a Mew. They won't be able to knock it out. They won't be able to effectively use their GX attack. So they're gonna settle with the Galarian Rapidash, which once we knock out, actually win us the game. I can't believe we're winning this. The Dedenne GX is actually in KO range of Boltund, so all I have to do is I'm just gonna boss's order this Dedenne and Defiant Spark. Exactly 130, finishing off that Dedenne for our last 2 prize. So good game, man. Good game. Boltund is a good doggy, paired with Donphan for another 1 energy attacker, while activating Boltund's attack for 1 energy. They really make a good team. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.